Good morning, everybody. I slept in so late this morning. I woke up at 9 a.m. and was like, what year is it? But it's a Saturday, it's the weekend, baby, and we have a nice busy day. And I was like, you know what the heck? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take this sleep and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna put some makeup on, do my hair, and I'm gonna feel fabulous, because that's what we're doing now. Meryl is also wanting to make her presence known this morning. I never get her cute meows in the morning. The morning is always her scream meows, and she screams at me until I pick her up. It's ah, ah. This is her angry, like, ah, what are you doing, Mom? Pick me up, ah. And then I pick her up and she's quiet. So, yeah, that's your nice meow. Oh, never mind. Meryl, I must make my breakfast and a coffee, darling. I must. Say good morning to the meow. Ugh. I'm gonna make a goat meal and I'm gonna make a quick coffee. You know, one of the reasons I realized that I don't like getting dressed up every day when I'm at home is because I stain all my clothes. I really do. I stain and ruin everything. If I want to put on a cute outfit, whether or not it's white, even if it's black, if it's gray, if it's whatever, oil, food, bits, everything just falls out of my mouth. Everything splashes on me and I just end up living in an apron. So in theory, I should invest in like nice fancy aprons that make me feel amazing, because when I'm staying at home and I'm working from home and I make all of my meals at home, half my day is spent in the kitchen, and that is no-go zone. That is danger zone. That is stain zone. Anyway. So you may or may not have noticed that it's looking a little different in here. We have some home updates to share with you this weekend, and I'm very excited about it because following the renovation that we've been doing all year in our bathroom, as well as our living room, doing the fireplace, we've really been trying to make an effort to put the finishing touches on our house that we have been putting off for 4 years, basically, dealing with things that we've needed to deal with. And we've also had some, well, you know, there's been some flooding added into the mix for that. There's just been a lot going on, and I've been so excited to share them with you. So we'll start in the dining room. Welcome to the dining room that is currently pretty much just taken apart. We've been making some big changes in the dining room, and first of all, I would just like you to feast your eyes on my birthday flowers that 2 weeks later are still going strong. They are living and sliving. Are you kidding me? They are so beautiful, but they've got to go. They must be replaced. And I've also decided that, wow, the joy that a fresh floral brings into your life is kind of crazy. I have loved having these and sitting here on our new dining room table. Oh my goodness. So I would like to take you back for a second, back to 2021 when we moved into this house. When Dan and I bought this house, our main mission was to make sure that it was set up to host all of our friends and family. We were so excited about hosting and having everybody over and sharing our space with all of our loved ones, and we were so excited. And like one of the first things that we struggled to find was a dining table that was gonna fit everyone. We wanted to get a dining table that was gonna extend, make sure that we could host like bigger events like Thanksgivings and Christmas and things. And I actually don't remember the timeline, but I just know that it was a long journey, and we sat in this dining room with plastic tables for a long while. And now here we are a few years later, and the reality is that no one ever comes over. We live far enough from most of our friends and family that making the journey out to our house, at least in a big way, if more than a few people were coming over at a time where we would need such a large dining table to be seating everyone, that happens once or twice a year, maybe. And otherwise it's just me and Dan sitting here. And from day one on my little Pinterest board, when I'm building like my dream things, there's just certain pieces that I've always loved. One of them being a marble dining table, and I just never did it. It was too expensive. I was a little bit too scared. Oh, there's my, sorry. It has always been my dream to have a marble dining table. I'm obsessed with Calicata Viola. I'm obsessed, like if I could make my entire kitchen, bathroom, dreams, everything made out of this marble that is cut from the earth. This is earth, stone, and earth's beauty. I would do it, I would do it. I'm so obsessed. And I just never did it because I was like, oh, it's gonna be so expensive to get a table big enough. We wanna have something that can extend. And I took the practical route. Instead of just buying the object that I wanted from the start, I took the practical route and I was like, let's focus on the fact that we want to have all of our friends and family here, okay? That's fine. Nobody comes over. It's just me and Dan sitting at this table every single day, just the two of us. Maybe we have a handful of people over once in a while. Our parents, our siblings will come over every once in a while, but the large gatherings never happen. They don't happen to warrant the need for us to have the table that we didn't want and that suits everyone. You know, you guys get it, okay? So I finally did it. I found this table on Etsy. I was so scared. I was literally so scared because I had ordered our big rug off of Etsy once, and that was great. That turned out great. Love our rug. To order a giant marble dining table off of Etsy, shipping from Turkey. I have no idea how that's gonna go. There were very few reviews. Really took the chance on that one, and it turned out great. So here's our new dining table. I'm so obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. I look at it and she's gorgeous. So we sold our other dining table. We also sold the matching cabinet, which you'll see, that's why there's all these cords dangling there. And now all of our things that were in that, all the liquor cabinet is just currently on the floor, but we'll ignore that for now. And now, I'm too scared to take the plastic wrap off of it because we need to get it sealed. So we've been trying to find someone who can come and seal this for us before we unwrap it. So just know it still has the wrapping on it. But that's the newest addition to the home. Very exciting. I feel like it has just brought so much light into this room. We have that giant wood table. It literally came out to here, and this chair was always backed up to here. So we opted for a much smaller table. We still don't know what we're gonna do here yet, but for now, if we're gonna be in this house long term, I wanna decorate it how I want. I will happily wait and be patient to find the perfect things and figure it out. Anyway, this is the new table. I suppose I can take this off now. Anywho, now please feast your eyes on the living room. Welcome to the living room. I feel like I never filmed from this view. Anyway, this is the living room. This is the gorgeous piece that we had done by Evangelia, and this sculpture that has been created. We have our little frame TV, we have our gorgeous little Huey lights. We're so thrilled, and we've been basically just waiting to sell this couch before we made any other moves, before we made any other design decisions, before we made any other purchases, because this couch is again one of the first things that we bought when we first moved in. And you probably can't tell from videos, but our living room actually has kind of a weird layout because we have a really, really big, wide entrance, just nothing there. And they built this closet just right there, kind of cutting it off, so we can't really have anything centered in the room. So at first, when we first moved in, we were like, oh, we'll just put the sofa against the windows, have some chairs here, that's fine. But it has always felt like a kind of big empty space, and we ended up putting a frame TV here because we just find we never really go in the basement. So we wanted to make it a little bit more cozy, a little bit more livable. I think it's hard because when you're impatient like I am, I like to get things done. I like to decorate, I want it to be done. When we moved into the house, I really wanted to get it set up, and I just wish I had practiced a little bit more patience and also maybe lived in the space a little bit before we decided what would be best for this space. Also, me and Dan are both not interior designers, okay? We are not the most skilled in this area. There's professionals for a reason. We've actually had 2 interior designers come in and kind of give us their ideas on what they think works best in this space. And in that time, we've just been trying to sell this couch because we bought this couch and we haven't been able to get rid of it. So everything was kind of put on hold until we could get rid of this because there's literally nowhere for us to put this. It is so heavy. It is such a big couch. I know you probably can't tell from here, but she takes up some space, and it's time for her to go. Even though she's beautiful, she's so beautiful, we've learned and realized that it doesn't fit the space as well as it could. We would ideally opt for a sectional, something to fill out this corner and kind of separate that entrance to the living room a little bit more. Listen, we're going with it. We're trying. We also want something that's gonna just make this fireplace the focal point that she deserves to be. Now, don't get me wrong, the couch is beautiful. We did say that if it just never sells, then we'll keep it and make it work. But in our ideal scenario, we would love a little sectional. So we have had many offers on the couch. We've had many people ghost us. Like it's been a long time. So she's been the holdup on us continuing forth with our dream decor in the living room and making it the space that we want it to be. Then once we figure out the couch, then we can do the coffee table, and you know, this is just a shelf. This isn't a coffee table, but we're using it as a coffee table for now. Now the reason why I'm telling you this is because apparently today is gonna be the day. After a year and a half, we may or may not indeed have someone coming to buy this couch, which is why I'm so excited to be filming this weekend, because we've been waiting. We've been waiting for so long for a buyer to show up, and make this couch a home and take it out of our home. I'm counting down the minutes. Apparently they're rolling up, and you never know, they could show up and decide they hate it and leave. But we are just fingers and toes, finger pappets, crinkled toes are crossed. That today's gonna be the day. No, you guys, we've been waiting so long for this moment. Look at it, it's so empty. I don't even know what to do with myself. It happened. Okay, first of all, shout out to Lex and her man. I'm sorry, did you get his name? No, I didn't either. If they're watching, it was so lovely to meet you. They were so nice, and it's gonna go to a very loving home, so we're thrilled about that. And oh, look at all this space for activities. They also kindly confirmed the need for a little L-shaped sectional in here, so. Babe, like, like I said, we did nothing because that couch has been for sale for a year and a half. So we were like, it got to the point where we're like, this couch is never gonna sell. We're never gonna get a sectional in here, but the moment has happened. It's happened! Oh, I'm so happy. So there's been one sectional that we've been looking at, and we went the other day in store to see if we liked it. It's very nice. We've just been so, I mean, fearful is the word I'm going to use, because we've had so many pieces that we've ended up not actually liking, and it's hard when you're making such a big purchase, like buying a couch, something that's so massive, you have to move it in, and then if you end up not liking it, like, we just don't want that to happen again. So we've been so paranoid that it is going to happen again, and we haven't known what will fit properly in this space, whatever. So we went and checked out this one couch, and we really love the look of it. We love the feel. We like that you can remove the covers and wash it, what have you. And they happen to have it in stock. So Dan just scanned a little QR code, and apparently you can do a little AI thing to see how it looks in your space. And now that the couch is actually physically out, we're gonna do that and see if it works in here. So let's see, how does it look? Are you doing it right now? Is it working? So you did that without the chaise. The chaise. It's
just the package.
Okay,
yeah,
but
so
the L
chaise would go there.
So the L shape is what we determined would look the best in the space, and then we love that we can then have some kind of like entryway bench or shelving kind of wrap behind and sit there and be there for people to sit and put their shoes on for shoe storage, whatever. And then maybe like a little mirror there on the wall just to fill in that space. But yeah, I think the L is definitely the vibe. Now the thing is, what you're seeing right now is a cream couch, okay? Which you guys know how much I love everything cream. I mean, look at this. Look, it's all cream. All cream. But I've been having this sudden burst in desire to add some more color into our life. So we were actually thinking of going crazy with it and doing a color. And that's also why we love this couch that we're gonna look at in particular, is because they have removable covers, so you can actually buy other colors. So if we decide that we don't actually like the color, we can always switch it out and do a cream if need be. Like, we can order additional covers, so that'll keep it clean. And then for us who potentially change our minds a lot, it gives you the option to switch it out, which is exciting. Y'all, it is so hot outside. Holy, we are melting. We just have to turn the AC off just so I can talk to this, and it's like instantly we're in a bucket of heat. It's beautiful. Summer is back for another week. Anyway, so we're continuing on the home update train because we're actually headed downtown, spending the rest of the afternoon downtown. But I have one stop to make on the way before we make it downtown. So I've been building up a pile of clothes that I've needed to take in to get altered. Need to go see my gal Raj at and so on. Haven't seen her in so long. And I need some things fixed. Hi Raj, how are you? How's your summer been? Hi. Nice to see you. Good to see you too. I actually just wanted to show you because I bought this fabulous gown, and we were at the wedding and I was tripping over my feet the entire time. So I just went into the lobby and I chopped I saved the scraps. Yeah. No, it was really, I was like, I tried tying it. I just love Raj so much. She's our fairy godmother. She did my wedding dress. I've taken so many things to her. She's fixed my blazer. Like, she's just a magician. She's so great, and she's the sweetest lady. And I will shout it from the rooftops because she's just, yeah, fantastic. Tucked in a little spot here in Langley, and so on. If you need any alterations done, she's the gal. Hi Raj, if you're watching. Okay, So the sofa, the sectional, the replacement piece, the one that we're gonna go look at, is from King Living. King Living. You know what's funny? It's been there for a long time. It's a brand that is very well established. I'd never heard of it, and we'd also never been into the store. We went into the store probably once last year, and we were like, what this? And we were driving by a little while ago, and we saw this new couch in the window, and we were like, what this? What that? It's their 1977 sofa. We're gonna go look at it in green, okay? Just prefacing it. We may have found the couch. It's practical, and it's cute. Best of both worlds. We hope. Okay. Front and center. Like that's squishy, squishy, but in the green. And like I said, it comes in a bunch of different colors, so you can literally take these off and switch out the colors if you wanted. Dan's like super excited at the idea of doing like multicolor, switching it up. They have some cool browns. There's also an amazing furry shearling. Yeah, let's go to it. It's over here. Look at this. Like, I'm sorry, can you imagine sitting on this and watching a movie? No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, we did think about it big time. And it's just the one that makes the most sense because a lot of the sectionals that we love, design and style-wise, they're just too big for our house. Like, that's literally every section we've looked at, other than this one, has been too big. This is fantastic. It's kind of a good mixture of all the styles that we like, and still super comfortable, still nappable. That was a big thing that we were looking for, so this is the one. Good morning. It's a gorgeous morning. Oh my God, gorgeous morning. The weather couldn't be more beautiful. I had a little sleep in this morning. When we went downtown yesterday, we were actually going downtown because for my birthday, my mom was very sweet and she got her and I tickets to go and see the Lion King musical. It's the traveling Broadway that goes across Canada, which was so sweet, so sweet. Thanks, Mom, I love you. It was so amazing. But you know, they don't really allow phones at these types of things, so I didn't take any clips. But we got home super late, like after midnight last night, and so we all had a little sleep in this morning. And then I'm gonna go meet my mom and sisters just to have a quick coffee because apparently there's a new cafe that's opened up in Fort Langley, and my sweetie little sister Anya apparently has a job there as of yesterday, which is hilarious. So we're all gonna go and bug her and order a coffee from her on her first day, as annoying family members should. But you guys know me, I'm a psychopath. I'm a psycho for my protein coffee, so I'm just gonna really quickly mix my protein to take it to go so I can add it to my coffee when I get there. And on top of everything yesterday, all of our furniture fun and having a late night downtown, Dan also played like a 2-hour match, like a tennis match, yesterday morning. So he is zonked. He is having a sleep in today. That's why I'm whispering, because I just really don't want to wake him up. The second I'm in the kitchen, she starts screaming. She's like, give me snacks. This is what she wants. She's become a freak for these. I should have never given her one because now she just screams at me endlessly for it. Meryl, come here. Yes. There you go. We have an empty living room right now, so I'll just show you what I'm wearing quick. This polo is from Uniqlo, and these pants are from Lisette, and I'm obsessed with them. They're like a golden shimmering burlap sack, giving Brunello Cucinelli vibes. I got them at the beginning of August, and I've been living in them ever since. And then as always, my little Naghetti bag. Oh my God, I didn't show you these shoes. Green jellies from Sam Edelman. They are everything. It feels illegal to have found parking in the fort on a Sunday morning. I'm feeling very, very lucky right now, but it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so quiet. It's the perfect day. I guess nothing's open yet. Everything opens a little bit later, but I'm just walking over to meet the fam and grab a coffee. Good morning. So I just finished coffee, and my whole plan, I wanted to stop at Floralisa and grab a fresh bouquet, and I totally didn't realize that they were closed on Sundays, which is so fair. Actually, a lot of the stores in Fort Langley are. I should have checked that before. I don't know why I just assumed it would be open. Oh well, I'll have to get some tomorrow. So I made it home with no flowers, but what a lovely little morning. Dan and I just had some breakfast, and for the rest of the day, we have some editing to do and a few actually just like admin tasks. I need to do a little bit of taxes today, and we have one thing that we're working on that we're really excited about for September, and we've pretty much just been in full like fall and September planning over this last week, and that's going to trickle into next week. And I've also been planning out all my fall inspired content, which always gets me very excited, and it feels so wrong because we are having the most beautiful week of weather right now. It's literally like 30, 31, 32 degrees. We're just getting this like blast of summer after some very suspect rainy weather that we've been having. So it feels wrong to be planning out fall, but I'm excited and very excited for September. We have a really busy month, really exciting things coming up in regards to just fall content, some travel, also some DIY body program, exciting things that we're talking about and planning for. So really busy month coming up, which is what we've been preparing for. So today's kind of like just a little bit of it in midday for the rest of the day. Yeah, no other home updates to give you. I think we're gonna find out tomorrow on Monday what date our couch will be delivered. It's being delivered in 2 separate packages. I'm just thrilled that it's in stock because the other lead times were like 3 months. So we're just so happy that that worked out. So when that ends up being delivered, I'll give you guys the final little home update there. But before I leave you for today, I wanted to just show you a few pieces that have come in for fall. I've been doing a little bit of fall shopping. A little bit is, it's quite a little pile here, but I wanted to show you because I'm getting very excited for fall. I always love fall outfits and things, and I'm excited about a few of these pieces. So allow me to show you, starting with 2 bits from Aritzia. I already posted this on my Instagram, but this is the Babaton. Oh no, I'm suddenly forgetting the name of the t-shirt. Oh my god, whatever. It's from Babaton, from Aritzia. And I was really excited about this because I had bought this similar t-shirt in white from Zara, and I am obsessed. It's just a little tapered, a little snug at the waist, and then loose and baggy at the top, which is so, oh, it's perfect. It's so perfect. So when I saw that Aritzia had a black version, I was like, yes, yes. Wardrobe staple. It's currently sold out on the website right now, which is really sad, but hopefully they'll restock it. Don't mind me, I'm just getting naked for the neighbors. Actually, this is really random. Let's just chat about this for a second. I'm not going to show you my nipples because some people are deeply offended by nipples, even though I'm all about the free the nipple. But just in case you're wondering, the lacy bras that I always wear, I have one from Anine Bing and I have one from Free People. And then all of my other triangle bras I've had for years. They're actually probably disgusting and foul, but those ones are from Aritzia. Those are the 3 bras that I have and rotate if I'm wearing a bra, because most of the time I don't wear a bra. Anyway, this is the t-shirt. As you can see, can you see? Should I close this? That actually might be better for visual. It just makes it so echoey in here when I close the doors. But maybe you'll actually be able to see better. Do you hear how echoey that gets? Ugh, yeah, anyway, here's the t-shirt. Just so nice and loose and baggy on the top. And then a beautiful little snug tapered feel at the waist. And I like it too because it just makes it easy to tuck, which I wouldn't do with these pants, but yeah, really comfortable. I got this in a size small, very oversized, but that's the new t-shirt. Then, now for this next top, I have to say, I don't love the blend of material that it is. It is a viscose and polyester blend. I'd much prefer like a cotton wool situation, but I just was so excited about this because these kinds of things are the articles of clothing that I just love to live in on a daily basis. And I'm really into these like loose, flowy, elastic waistband pants right now. And that's kind of what I feel like is gonna be my go-to uniform for fall and winter this year. And this little turtleneck t-shirt, it's so stretchy. It's kind of like a jersey feeling material, so comfortable. Oh my goodness, also from Babaton, and I saw it on the website and how it was styled, and it's got an elastic band here too, so you can like easily tuck it in as well. You can wear it long, but what I love is that you can also kind of crop it using the waistband that's there. And I just think it's such a loose, casual, really chic vibe. I love this top. Anyway, I thought this was great. Perfect staple for fall. Then I actually bought this at the start of summer. I had bought it with a store credit that I had from Cezanne, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pull this out for fall. So this is a little bit delayed, but it is still on their website. Look at this leather jacket. What a dream. Look at this fabulous color. Oh, she has been waiting patiently in my closet to be worn, and I can't wait to pull it out for the fall. I did size up in this. I find a lot of Cezanne pieces fit very snug on me, especially in the arms. They just have skinny little arms on a lot of their pieces of clothing, so I got a size 40 in this, but oh, the color, it's so good. Can you see the vision? Obviously not with burlap sack pants. But I picture this with like a white frilly shirt, just a pair of jeans, and just what a beautiful color. I'm so smitten by this. It's kind of like a deep, rusty, orangey burgundy. Just, it's the perfect shade for fall. It's fall leaves personified with little brassy buttons. And it has the perfect neck to wear turtlenecks with, which you guys know I love. So very fall vibes. Thank you, Suzanne, for that. Star Credit was very thrilled about that. And this is perfection. This is a lifetime piece for sure. Then I got a few things from Zara, and I did add another jacket to my collection, but it was my dream to add a few more nice, really warm, earthy colors to my jacket collection. And Zara just launched the most beautiful collection of jackets and leather jackets, and when I saw this on the website, I did gasp. They have a few versions of it. They have a bomber jacket style, but I personally liked this one with the pockets and the collar, and just, oh, look at the color. I showed it to Dan and he was like, oh, I need to get a bigger size in that, or the men's version of it, because the color is so good. It's kind of like a taupey chocolate brown. It's so perfectly cool toned. This is going to rule my life. I can feel it. This is probably what I'm gonna be living in. You guys remember I had bought my Kate leather jacket, and I thought that that was gonna be the jacket for me, and it's not. I definitely wanted something a little bit more cropped. This was just, it's kind of that same vibe. It's in that same shade story. But is this not one of the most perfect jackets that you've ever seen in your life? It is to me. It could not be to you. But to me, this was screaming fall, and yeah, I haven't really been tickled to buy a leather jacket in a really, really long time. It's always something that I want. It's always something that I want part of my little capsule staple wardrobe, but I just haven't found the one for me, and this was it. This was it. This is truly perfection. This is like the perfect everyday piece to just, oh my God, it's so good. I also got that one in a size small. Also, can I just say, $219 for a leather jacket. Okay, and then the final two pieces I also got from Zara were green. I am desperate to just add all of the green to my wardrobe, and this in particular was the perfect shade of green, and then this was just such a fun skirt. I'm very excited about this one. I'm not gonna put that on for you right now. I actually just am letting you know. This is a skirt. I have many plans for this coming up in September, and I'm excited about it. But mainly I wanted to talk to you about this sweater. It's cashmere and wool, and the shade is divine. If you love green, just know that this is the perfect green. How perfect is the fit? The fit and the color and everything. I got this in a size small because I wanted it to be a little bit more snug. I more so wanted to wear this as a top, but you could also unbutton it and wear it as a cardigan. But oh, the color and the fit was a new knit added in for fall. Can't wait. Too hot, absolutely, to wear this right now, but you best believe she's gonna be lived in coming up. Then finally, I did get a new pair of boots, and I'm very, very excited about these. I live in my high boots. All fall and winter long, live for that in a maxi skirt. I have my black and my brown boots that are just like the staples, perfect, and I really wanted to get a fun print or pattern, so I got these little snake printed boots. They're from Tony Bianco. I got them off of Revolve. They were actually on sale on Revolve, and considering how pricey these were, especially with those duties added onto it, I was very happy to get these on a slight discount, and I just love that they're just a fun little twist to the neutral palette, and it's got the really nice kitten heel, so I'm gonna be able to wear them all day long, and they do in fact fit over my calves, which I'm thrilled about. So just with my usual like plain black maxi skirt, adding this instead of my black boots for a little fun added texture and print. Oh, they are perfect. I am thrilled. So those are my new boots in for fall. And you best believe I'm gonna be living in those. Ah. And that's my little fall haul. I do have a few more bits on the way, which I'll be showing you guys at a later date, which I'm excited about. I've done a little secondhand and vintage shop as well, which I'm excited about, and crossing my fingers that everything fits and works out, but I'll obviously show you guys as they come in. And yeah, those are some new bits in for fall. So thanks for hanging out with me this weekend, guys. Little home updates and a little new in for fall. So please let me know in the comments down below what you are looking forward to most this coming season. For those of you who love fall as much as I do, for those of you who don't get a fall, truly, come on up here to Canada. We've got more than enough cold weather to share with you. But fall clothing and dressing is the one thing that we can deeply look forward to. So love you all so much. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you all very, very soon for a new video. Bye!